All right, hey, what's up, everyone? My bad. I don't know what happened there. Got some technical difficulties, so it is what it is. My apologies. It happens every now and then. But we are definitely back. All right. Checking everything, making sure we're all good, and I think we are. So here we go again. Part 2. My fault. Part 2. You haven't missed nothing except some big saves by freaking Mackenzie Blackwood. Right now, the shot total, as we are almost about 3/4 of the way done with this first period here. 8 shots on goal for the Winnipeg Jets. They went on a freaking... They literally turned the Jets on. They went on a freaking flurry of offensive freaking pressure, just controlling the puck down low. And Mackenzie Blackwood bailed out the Sharks per usual. Sharks with only 1 freaking shot on goal. It was ridiculous here. We have a TV timeout, so my fault for what had happened earlier. Don't know why the stream randomly cut. It is what it is, but you know, since we're here, in case you're checking out this video live right now on YouTube or X, as we are doing our main stream there, I just want to run through this as we have a TV timeout one last time. So here we go. First and foremost, today is a pretty special day for Tomas Hertl. He was selected to his 2nd ever NHL All-Star game. It's really his first true All-Star selection. The first time he played was in 2020, and it was to replace the injured Logan Couture, who was selected first. Tomas Hertl's had an amazing month in December. He was named the 2nd NHL Star of the Week. He had a hat trick during a 5-goal performance during that week of November 4th through the 10th. He played his 700th career NHL game on December 21st, scored his 6th career hat trick, as I mentioned. That was on December 5th. Okay, again, just running through this really quick. Our top of the show program here. Let me just do this real quick. So here are your lines. Today, the Sharks elected to open up with Justin Bailey, Ryan Carpenter, and Philip Zadina. However, they are truly your check-in line. Let's go over your top 6 forwards and top 4 defenders. William Eklund, Tomas Hertl, Anthony Duclair, Ty Emberson, and Mario Ferraro. Mike Coffin, Mikhail Granlund, Fabian Zetterlund, Henry Thrun, and Jan Ruda. Mark Edward Vlasic is in today for Kyle Burrows. Kalen Addison is paired up with him. And the forwards in front of them is Luke Cunningham, Jack Studnicka, and Alexander Barabanov. Your starting goaltender tonight is Mackenzie Blackwood. Some other great news that we heard today in Sharks territory is that it sounds like Sharks captain Logan Couture is expected to make his season debut on the upcoming road trip. Logan Couture has not played a single game this season, and we've been waiting patiently, pardon me, couldn't spit that out correctly, for him to rejoin the main roster. There is no there's no indication of which game or how many games he'll play and which game he'll come back, but it is said that he should be on the lineup in one of these games moving forward. So here we go. Sharks, 2 shots on goal. Winnipeg Jets, 9. They're picking up right where they left off. Sharks are just scrambling in their own zone. Winnipeg's effortlessly just moving the puck. It seems like they have so much ice out there. Want to let everybody know, again, my bad for the repetitiveness. It's just we we're disconnected there for a second, so I just want to run through this one more time. I mean, you can follow us across the board on social media. If you're watching us right now live on X or on YouTube, you could be a part of the Sharks Fifth Line and drop a comment in the comment section. Follow us on Instagram, X, and YouTube at Shark City Hockey. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're not following us on Instagram already, you should do so. You can find some relatable Sharks fan content there. I asked this earlier, and There hasn't been a score yet, so just want to know who you got. If you are part of the San Jose Sharks fans, type Sharks. If you're a Winnipeg Jets fan, type Jets. And pardon me for those of you who were a part of the earlier show, your comments aren't showing up. And thank you for rejoining me. Thank you for coming back. Really appreciate it. All right. Here we go. We are looking at a face-off deep in Winnipeg zone to the right of Hellebuck. Won by the Sharks. Ooh, shot attempt, but that goes wide. Harmlessly wide across the slot. Winnipeg gets the puck, advances it to center ice, and dumps it deep behind the Sharks zone. They're unable to control the puck, though, and the Sharks are able to clear it right back down to the face-off, center ice face-off circle. We really need to generate some more offense, man. As we give the puck away to Winnipeg, and they get to set up shop one more time, working the puck by the blue line, taking the shot. That goes wide. 5 minutes remaining here. If you're new to the watch party, I normally do not do play-by-play. I occasionally will kind of, do some commentary just to make sure we're all on the same page. Ooh, Hurdle trying to split the defenders. Tomash working behind in the trapezoid. Centers it. Oh, it comes back to him. All right, Sharks trying to get some pressure now. There's Eklund by the goal line. I hope he shoots it. All right, he elects to pass it back to Hurdle. Hurdle to the blue line. Vlasic tries to shoot it. Blocker save. Off a board. Save by Hellebuck for the Jets. This is the second game that the Sharks have played the Jets. They played them just a few weeks ago here at the Take. They won a score 2-1. Willem Eklund got that game-winning goal. And if I'm not mistaken, that was the last time the Sharks won a game. They come into this game on a 9-game losing streak. Definitely trying to avoid getting their 10th consecutive loss for the second time this season. Everyone remembers the Sharks started off the 2023-2024 season on an 11-game losing streak. Definitely do not want to see this streak go to double digits. And I'm glad to see that we're starting to get some offense generated here. Some pressure. Luke Cunningham working it by the half wall. He's rubbed off the puck, but they turn it over. Emerson's able to just slam it right back down to the trapezoid. Sharks are battling for possession. They're winning the possession battle right there at the half wall. Here's Barabanov now on the opposite side. Hits the brakes by the blue line. Passes it to Ferraro. He shoots it. Man, nice save. My bad. I just noticed the clock is... I had not pressed play on the clock. That's my fault. Let me get the clock rolling. Nice shot. All right. Sharks are able to pour some pucks onto the net there. So 6 shots on goal to 10 now. All right. Zetterlund now with the puck and with speed. He has Granlund out there with him and Hoffman. They're battling for it by the walls. Nice shot by Hoffman. Oh, Granlund tried to freaking backhand it. Didn't get it on target, though. All right, here the Winnipeg Jets now. They're trying to answer back. A battle by the half walls to the left side of Mackenzie Blackwood. Still by the half wall. Sharks are able to get that puck back. Here they go. 3-on-2 opportunity. They can put some speed on it. Ah, nice stick by the freaking Jets. They're able to break up that opportunity. Two minutes remaining in the period for the Sharks. I would love to see them score a goal before this first 20 is up. And they're working on it. Nice shot. My bad, pardon me. Just re-sharing the stream since the last link to the last stream kind of went on hiatus. I don't know what happened. I gotta stop messing around with my computer when I'm streaming. Good news is that nothing happened when the stream went down, but it's all good. We're back as we got 1 minute remaining in this period. Ryan Carpenter, Bailey. Ferraro pinching by the half wall. Ferraro all the way by the goal line in Winnipeg zone. Skate back. Nice. Sharks are able to hold the zone, but they're going to go on a line change. This, assuming the Sharks can keep the Jets out of their own zone and the Jets can keep the puck away from the Sharks like they're doing so right now. This is going to probably go into the first intermission of a 0-0 tie, which is honestly freaking pretty impressive. Thank goodness we had Mackenzie Blackwood in net tonight because, man, they freaking they were lighting them up early and often for about 4 or 5 minutes, and he freaking came through. He held his own, all crazy, and that's it. That's the first period, baby. All right. What a freaking first period. You know, the Sharks looked very, very underwhelming, for lack of a better word, in this first half of that period, and then they're able to turn it on and add some pressure of their own for the second half. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to step aside really quick. I'm going to compile all the stats from the first period, and then we'll get back together and discuss that first period in some detail and go over some of the scores for games going on around the league. So I'm Aaron James. Thank you for watching Shark City Hockey's live reaction to the Sharks versus the Jets. Second game of a 3-game series this season. Sharks won 2-1 the last time these guys were here in Shark City. Can they break their losing streak? It's a 0-0 tie after one. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, what's up, everybody? We are back. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone that's chilling with us today. Thank you to everybody who came back. You're the real ones. Oh, man. All right, yeah, chat is not working. I got a bunch of fix the chat. What's up, bro? My bad. I don't know what's going on with this stream. Let me get that rolling. Having some hardcore technical difficulties tonight, so my apologies. Let me get this squared away. Go figure, it's the first live stream that we're doing of the year, And it's the first live stream that we're doing for home. And then we get this freaking ridiculousness here. So let me just fix this really quick. My fault. Ay, ay, ay. What a day. Okay. We'll try to make do. We'll try to work through this, work through all the technical difficulties here. So my apologies for everybody who's interacting. We do got some comments. I want to read them out. So we got people on YouTube saying, you know, Jets got a great goalie. Go Sharks. And then a bunch of fix the chat. Come on, bro, fix the chat. My fault, man. My fault. My goodness. All right, my apologies. Just want to make sure everything here is squared away. Let me see here. Let me do a quick test. My bad. All right, there it is. It's officially fixed. My fault. My bad, as you can read it there. Okay. We are good to go. Hopefully I didn't lose you all over that. I can understand that's frustrating. This stream is killing me. Okay. Let me just copy this link and reshare. So let's go into some of these stats here. We're live, so got to keep the show rolling. My fault for all the mistakes that's been going on. All right, what's up? Welcome back. Going to be tough for the Sharks, but they're doing good so far. Absolutely. Well, good so far is kind of a stretch. They kind of salvaged that first period. Let's be honest here. Winnipeg Jets were freaking just pouring it on. You know, earlier during the first stream, you said that you needed 2 shots from Perfetti, right? So I'm looking at it. He got 2 hits. He doesn't have 2 shots yet. What's up? Welcome back, everybody. Thank you. You're the real ones. Thank you for coming back, coming through. Dude, it's been a freaking crazy stream. So we lost connectivity on the stream for the first half of the period, and then the chat just randomly dropped. But we worked through it. I mean, it wouldn't be a, you know, San Jose Sharks stream without all this, you know, all these hiccups. Just like the Sharks coming into this game down 9 games, losing 9 games in a row. That funk is starting to mess with our stream here. All right, moving on. First period, it was all Winnipeg Jets until about maybe, I don't know, man. About like 5 minutes, like 70% of that first period was pure Winnipeg Jets. I'm surprised the Sharks are able to not commit a penalty, so that's a positive, and B, all thanks to Mackenzie Blackwood, not allow a goal. So even though we were able to salvage that period, you can see 11 shots on goal for Winnipeg, 6 for the San Jose Sharks. It definitely was bad to start off with. As a matter of fact, I think it's been updated to 10 shots per NHL.com. So let's just adjust that here for the live stream. 10 shots on goal for Winnipeg, 6 for the San Jose Sharks. Let me just see if they changed anything. Got some comments, man. I wish someone streamed home games because I didn't have the channel for hockey. Man, I am going to start streaming home games. So that's supposed to be this big reveal this today. Is that, you know, this is the first live stream of 2024 and the first live stream for the home games, which I'm going to start to do all season long. Just like the away games, I'll do as many as I can as my schedule permits, and hopefully that could be, you know, every game for the remaining second half of the season. All right, San Jose Sharks are dominating in the face-off dot. They have 70.6% of the draws going their way. Let's take a look at who contributed to that. Jackson Nika has won half of his face-off draws. Zetterlund 100%, Hurdle 100%. Some more 50s go to Granlund and Carpenter and Eklund. No, I take that back. Yeah, I take that back again. Willem Eklund winning half of his face-off attempts. So we have no penalties, as I just mentioned a moment ago, for either squad. So it's a disciplined game. And, you know, the physicality definitely started to pick up midway through that period. So 9 hits for the Jets, 5 for the Sharks. Sharks are doing their best to freaking give some relief to Mackenzie Blackwood, who's been getting worked. He was getting worked in that fucking, oh, pardon my language, in that first period, dude. It was insane. Try and keep it clean, my fault. So the Sharks have 8 blocked shots, including a nasty one by Ryan Carpenter. He literally went straight to the bench after it. And then, I mean, the Jets haven't had much work to do. They didn't have to put their body in the line too much because it took the Sharks literally almost about 15 minutes to start getting more than one shot on net. It was getting kind of concerning there, to say the least. Starting goaltenders tonight are Mackenzie Blackwood for the Sharks and Connor Hellebuck for the Winnipeg Jets. So here we are, part 2, or act 2 of the West Side story, Sharks versus Jets. I believe, if I stand correctly, I'm going to just double check really quick here, but I believe the last time the San Jose Sharks won a game was against these Jets at home. So let me just double check here. I'm almost 99% sure that's our last dub. Yep. December 12th, a game-winning goal by Willem Eklund. So let's see if we could freaking end the losing streak. You know what I'm saying? That'll be what's up. All right, let's look at some scores going on around the league. For Thursday night hockey, the NHL had a full, healthy slate of games scheduled today. I'm looking at 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 games. Of course, the San Jose Sharks are playing in, you know, one of the last ones being here on the West. Who do you got winning the Norris Trophy and the Benzina? I honestly am not, like, even in 100. I'll be 100 with you right now. I'm not even thinking that yet because, one, I don't even know what the Sharks, like, if any of the Sharks are even contend for any hardware this year. But two, we have some kind of interesting storylines that are going on right now here in San Jose, including, you know, Tomas Hertl got elected to his second All-Star game, and then Logan Couture returning. Obviously, with losing 9 games, I'm not thinking about anybody else winning hardware. I am more so just wondering, when is this bleeding going to stop? The chum bucket is overflowing here in Sharks territory. But, you know, I'll start going into trade talks and rumors as we get closer to February. But yeah, moving on to the scores tonight. The Penguins defeated the Boston Bruins on the road 6-5. The Buffalo Sabres defeated the Montreal Canadiens on the road 6-1. The Blackhawks lost to the New York Rangers 4-1. As a matter of fact, speaking of NHL All-Star Game, as if we didn't know this was going to happen already, Connor Bedard became the youngest player to ever be selected to an NHL All-Star Game. Got a comment saying the Canucks lost. Yes, they did. They lost to the St. Louis Blues on the road. Final score 2-1. The Blue Jackets won in a shootout against the Philadelphia Flyers on the road. The Stars fell at home to the Avalanche 5-4. Blue Jackets won 3-2, by the way. The Tampa Bay Lightning handled the Minnesota Wild 4-1 on the road. The Flames handled the Predators on the road 6-3. Right now, the third period is closing up in Arizona. They are losing to the New York Islanders 5-1. The Senators are trailing the Seattle Kraken in Seattle 1-0. They're about 5 minutes away from their second intermission. We have a comment. NHL should consider 10-minute overtime. I have this wild theory, which I'm about to share in just a moment for overtime. Let me just get the last two games out here. Panthers are leading the Vegas Golden Knights. That's what's up. In another rematch. Not that it's going to matter. You know, the Knights got the cup. But in another rematch of the final, this time in Vegas. So Panthers are leading 2-1 right now with like half of a second period to go. Definitely get rid of the shootout. Just to talk about the overtime thing. And then the Red Wings, again, they're trailing the Kings 0-2 right now after one. Sharks and Jets tied up after 1-0-0. The puck's about to drop momentarily here, so we'll get back to that in a second. Now, I'm going to get to my wild shootout idea, since that's what the discussion is tonight. The hot topic right now, this first intermission. My wild overtime idea is, yes, eliminate the shootouts, eliminate the skills competition. And this is kind of like probably adopted and modified from like college football. The idea that everybody gets a possession. Now, this is probably too wild, but what I would do, it's one, I'm not a big fan of 3-on-3 hockey. As a matter of fact, I wasn't really a big fan of 4-on-4 either back in the day when they used to do 4-on-4 hockey and have a tie. For me, I love the playoff format, 5-on-5 hockey. Obviously, in the regular season, you don't want to have continuous 20-minute periods, right? So I agree. 10 minutes overtime. 5 minutes of the first half. I guess you kind of like hybrid soccer as well, right? But the first 5 minutes, it's essentially you get possession to one team. It's almost like a power play, right? So it's 5-on-5 hockey, but one team is only allowed to, okay, we'll say whoever gets possession first, right? And if you want, you could go ahead and throw in the whole, a lot of people watching World Juniors and are like, what the heck? They're doing a coin toss for overtime? But you can go ahead and implement that in this game, right? In the NHL. Do a coin toss. Whoever wins possession first, right? They get 5 minutes to essentially be on like a power play, if you will. That is, one team is only allowed to advance the puck up to center ice. So they have to, clear it. All the icing, all the regular rules apply, but you're only allowed when you're defending to advance the puck to center ice and dump, right? Clear the puck, dump it down the zone. The team that has possession, they're pretty much trying to score as much goals as possible, if any. And then after the 5 minutes is up, switch. The other team, 5-on-5 hockey, gets possession for 5 minutes, and that other team is only allowed to advance the puck up to the center ice. They're not allowed to advance it into the other team's zone, even in their own neutral zone. And then you give these teams 5 minutes apiece, and if they can't get it done, well, then give them a tie. Oh, crazy. or maybe a shootout then. I don't know. But that's my crazy idea. I know it's a lot. But for me, I'm hoping what it does is kind of like a modified power play. I know it's like a mouthful, probably hard to envision, but essentially one team gets possession of the puck and they're allowed to pour it on and take the shots and try to generate as much offense as possible. Kind of like, almost like a power play, if you will. The other team gets to clear the puck, but they are only allowed to advance the puck. No, they are only allowed to advance the puck past. No, they cannot pass the neutral zone. They cannot pass their own center ice line. I guess you could say that they could clear the puck like it's a power play. They could dump it, no icing. That makes more sense. But anyways, that's my wild, crazy idea. I know it's out there, but the whole idea of it would be like, to try to score as much goals as possible, and then this way, the other, let's say you score 2 goals, 3 goals, the other team would have to match, and if they can't, then there it is. That's it. That is what it is. I'd rather have that crazy idea than essentially skills competition 101 with the goalie, right? I don't know. I know it's a lot. It's a mouthful for sure. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see what these guys do. I only can imagine that the overtime rules will change in the next 5 years or so. I mean, they have to. All right, my bad. Thanks for hanging on there. I know that was a lot. All right, here we go. Puck has been dropped. I'm going to start the clock at 19 minutes. Sharks are, of course, in their own defensive zone, but here they go, trying to advance it. Nice move. Zadina shoots. Oh, hit the crossbar. Again, puck is, the puck is in play. Sharks dump it down deep behind the zone. I'm starting the clock at 19 minutes. Bam, we're live. All right. Let me know who you got. If you got the Jets, type Jets. If you got the Sharks, type Sharks. So we get this watch party back on track. If you're watching on X, if you open up this live stream on your mobile browser or your desktop browser, you can be a part of the conversation and leave a comment. Let me know if you could do so on iPhones as well, because right now, Androids, for some reason or another, has been a little problematic, at least on my end. But you can be a part of the show and talk to everybody else in the Sharks fifth line. If you are on YouTube and you haven't done so already and you just discovered us, please follow us across the board on social media at Shark City Hockey. Follow us on Instagram for more relatable Sharks fan content. And of course, follow us on X and on YouTube for the live streams. And I reformatted. So this year, 2024, we're going to start officially celebrating our 5th anniversary. Shark City Hockey is 5 years old, believe it or not. We've been doing this since 2019. I wanted to wait for the calendar year of 2024 to actually start doing it. The celebrations, that is. But my bad, with the clock rolling again. Back to the point. The celebrations will be coming. We have our regular Canucks fan joining us here in the Sharks fifth line. He's on the fence, or they are on the fence. We'll keep it neutral. They are on the fence on who they should support. The Canucks lost today. I'll give you a suggestion right now. Let's see. Considering that you guys are still number 1 in the conference, and I imagine that you don't know who to support because these guys, if they get just 1 point tonight, they'll be tied with you guys for what is it? 4th in the league. And if they win tonight, they'll surpass you guys, and you guys will become 5th, the Canucks. Honestly, support the Sharks then, because we need to freaking drop this losing streak like ASAP. ASAP. All right. Sharks with some pressure down low, baby. Come on, let's go. Granlund now. Granlund should have been the all-star. Let's be real. Let's see if we can get him voted in. But, I think Tomas Hertl is going to be definitely highlighted this season. As a matter of fact, just published a new video out there on our YouTube channel titled The Next Sharks Captain. Give it a look. I'll start plugging that into social media after this live stream. But I'm telling you, it doesn't surprise me that Logan Couture is making his return. And in about the next week or so, I'll be real with you. Check out the video why. Got a comment. 10-game losing streak would be bad. I know 9 is bad, but 10? Bro, 11 is how we started this season. I was in attendance for every home game. I was there for when they finally broke the losing streak. I said about a week ago that Mike Greer needs to go and talk to these guys one more time and give them the powwow, because that's what worked last time. Oh my goodness, it's getting dangerous down there for Blackwood and the Sharks. Winnipeg is starting to find some tempo. Oh wow, nice cross ice pass. They are passing it through the slot like with ease. Almost a freaking opportunity right there in the slot, but they found on the shot. Thank goodness. The one thing that I cannot stand this season is the Sharks are making it just so easy for the opposing teams to like cycle the puck around in their own zone. Like you can see right there, they just changed the camera shot, but there's like 2 defenders with their back turned to the blue line, feet or skates not moving, just staring at the puck carrier. Telling you, man. I know my team is tanking, I mean rebuilding, but come on. What's the hockey basics here, man? I want to see a goalie fight. I know it's unlikely. Man. That'd be crazy. I don't think there'll be a goalie fight. I don't think Hellebuck or Mackenzie Blackwood are the type to drop the gloves and take off their goalie masks. It would have to be like an all like out brawl between both lines on the Jets and the Sharks for these guys to probably just, you know, skate to center ice and make it happen. Sharks with some shots now, baby. Sharks adding the pressure. Let's go. Oh, intercepted. Oh, my bad. The mic. All right, Winnipeg now. They're trying to freaking get some chances of their own. Pardon me, I'm going to pause briefly on the commentary. I got to reshare some of these links. Because the old links from the old stream are invalid now, so my fault. Give me a second. A lot of back and forth hockey going on right now. Sharks looking to freaking get some pressure going. All right, my bad. Just sharing this link across to everybody. Let me update the clock here. 11:41. TV timeout. Power play coming up. I'll let you know to who in just a second. All right, so what we got for the call here? They need some sort of aquarium in Sharks or no Sharks. Dude, I know. I mean, an aquarium might be a little much because I'm just gonna say it like it is. Here in the Bay, unfortunately, give anybody, you know, a reason to blow something out of proportion, and they're gonna do it. So I could see right away like that being protested. However, my idea was because the Sharks, they have like touch screens, and they have screens around the arena, and I think they're not being used to their fullest potential. At one point, it was kind of cool when they first introduced it. It was like touchscreen, and they mocked it up to look like a locker room. And they had jerseys from each player there. And if you touch the screen at certain points, you'll get like highlights or a backstory or some bio, right? But back to the point, I feel like the Sharks should do two things, in the walkway or the whatever you call it, not the actual in-seat arena, but like out there where the concession stands and all the merchandising is. They should probably dim the lights a little low, just a little bit. Project like waves on the walls. Make it feel like you're in the tank, like you're in a freaking tank in the ocean, right? In the deep. And then those video screens, they should have like graphics of sharks swimming by. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. All right, so the Sharks are on a power play, baby. Type chomp chomp in the comment section. Bon. Let's see who's guilty of the guilty of the penalty there. All right, Sharks win the face-off. I'll get to that in a second. Oh! Come on, baby! Almost an opportunity to score there. Granlund, drop passes to Hurdle. Hurdle back to the blue line to Addison. Addison to Hurdle. Nice touch pass to Hoffman. I like the way this unit is working on the power play so far. You have Addison, Hoffman, Granlund, Hurdle. Who's in the front there? Let me see who. I cannot read it. I'm imagining it's Eklund. Hurdle now down low. Pass. Oh, that's Zetterlund. Zetterlund missed the pass opportunity. Bunch of drop passes by the San Jose Sharks. Finally a shot attempt. 50 seconds remain on the power play. My fault, I'm lacking here. There we go. All right, the puck possession, the passing looks good. Let's get some shots now. 37 seconds on the power play. Oh, nice try. Nice try. Okay, Zetterlund, put on net, baby. Ah, blocked. It looks good, but it's not very threatening on the power play right now. The puck movement, the passing looks good. The pressure was there, but not very threatening. No shots, not many shots at least. And that's going to be the power play. That's going to be it. But the Sharks got some more pressure. Yeah! Ah! Woo! Sharks score, baby! Alexander Barabanov. Beautiful. Willem Eklund gets past his Jets defender, gets past the freaking referee standing in his way, dekes both of those guys, feeds to Alexander Barabanov, one-timer, beat Buck right underneath the freaking pads, literally squeezes it underneath his left leg pad. And the Sharks now lead this game 1-0, baby. My bad. Nice, even strength goal. That's Alexander Barabanov's third goal of the season. Willem Eklund with the primary assist gets his 10th of the season. Ty Emberson with his 5th assist of the season. And this game is 1-0. Let's freaking go, baby. We got a question saying, is Perfetti even playing? Yeah, I know he's playing. He had 2 hits earlier. But I was going to say, you should... If you're looking for that draw, man, I don't know. He has 8 minutes and 55 seconds of ice time. That's. Let me see if I could find out how he's being utilized for you. Let me see if I find out right now. So what? Yeah, he's playing. He's only got let me see. Now don't quote me on this, all right? But he's only been out there for 37% of the shifts by the forwards for 2 minutes and 54 seconds, but that's with Scheifele and Iafallo, but Iafallo, my bad. I'm not seeing him out there with anybody else. NHL does have him as having almost 9 minutes of ice time. Yeah, Scheifele and Iafallo, he's out there. He's just taking short shifts. It looks like a minute. I mean, this is standard, so not really short. But he's in there for a minute. This is just the first period, so, you know, this isn't the second period. I only got those second period stats left. But, yeah. He's out there. Bro, you know how it is, man. When you're waiting for them shots, they're going to pass. When the money's on the line, they'll find a way, bro. All right. Here we go. My bad. Let's get back to the game clock here. 8 minutes. Eight minutes and 41 seconds. Here we go. Sharks are leading 1-0. Shots are 13 apiece. This is what's up. I am feeling it, man. I think we're going to own the Jets this season. I really do. At least let's own them for one, right? At least one. All right. Give me a second. So this period, the Sharks have 7 shots on goal while Winnipeg has 3. So that's a nice, turnaround from, the last period where we were down 9 shots to 1 at one point. Oh, go figure. Go freaking figure, man. It's a tie game. Morgan Barron. Well, not really. It looks like NHL.com. They always tend to get it wrong, so they have it as being Neil Pionk. Is that how you say it? Pionk. My bad. I gotta look that up. Doesn't matter. This game is tied up now. Oh, man. So that lead was short-lived by the San Jose Sharks. It literally took a minute, less than a minute and 20 seconds. Let me see. 1 minute and 20. Looks like 19:29. I'm not doing the math. I'm not mathing it tonight. But not even 2 minutes. So, tie game. Come on, boys. My fault. Pardon the silence. I am again trying to reshare the streams on the fly here across my social media channels since the last stream kind of went down. Got to give a new valid link. Boom. There we go. That's right. Come on, you Sharks. We are in the 14th minute here of the second period. Granlund now fighting off some Jets, but no support. There we go. Hoffman now. Boy, oh boy. That was a nice shot all the way freaking from our own zone by our own faceoff circle. Puts it on the net. Let's go. Come on. We need to get that lead back ASAP. Oh, nice. I like that. Zetterlund just one-timing it. Uh-oh, 2-on-1 opportunity now. Nice save by Mackenzie Blackwood, baby. Nice save. Sharks now, if they could go fast, it'll be 3-on-2. All right, Eklund, Hurdle, and Duclair are out there. I seen some stuff online yesterday that kind of was like worrisome to me. I kind of knew this was going to already happen, but they're talking about someone from The Athletic allegedly reported that there's some interest in Anthony Duclair from the Boston Bruins. I hope that the Sharks do the right thing and keep Duclair. I would not want to see him or Granlund go anywhere this season. I actually think, and this is going to sound crazy, but I actually think it's very plausible that a big Sharks name will be moved at the trade deadline. I really do. If you want to know who I potentially think might potentially be on the move, you could check out our newest episode of Shark City Unfiltered on our YouTube channel. All right. TV timeout, so I get a chance to rap to y'all here. Your coach is getting fired. Oh, man. A lot of Sharks fans are dreaming of that. They are salivating over the thought of head coach David Quinn being relieved of his duties this season or next season. I don't think so. Mike Greer, Boston College guy. David Quinn, Boston College guy. I just don't see it happening. They're practically like two peas in a pod. If David Quinn does go, I would imagine it would be after his fourth season. I am almost 100% certain that he will definitely coach all the way through next season and probably be given one more season after that. Here's the reality situation here. I love my San Jose Sharks. I really do. But it's quite obvious that they are trying to freaking... how do I say this? I really want to see them win, and I've been saying this all season long and over till it's over, and I really want to see these guys, go out there, put it all out on the ice, and try to get, climb their way out of the bottom of the Pacific Division. But yes, you're saying it for me. I don't want to say it, but yeah, they're tanking. They're freaking tanking. And I can see it. Like, I was really tempted to not make a video, but like there's some of these games during this 9-game losing streak where you could see them deliberately like not giving maximum effort. That's how I'll say it. Okay, I don't want to start putting people on blast, but like there's opportunities where they deliberately like just turned it over. Deliberate is a strong word, but like there's no one else in the area they're doing no look pass, or they literally look at the opposing player, and they either don't challenge or they choose to like position themselves in a manner where they can't really defend or contend the puck. And then there's some sus plays out there where I see like, you know, they had opportunity to get their tape on the puck, get their stick on the puck, and they elected not to. You know what I mean? And then, so, you know, I mentioned this I think on the on one of my vids. It's like on the last live stream of 2023 New Year's Eve. It almost feels like Globetrotters out there, man. Like there's fans out there that they're content. And I think that's what the Sharks are doing. They're catering to the fans, or at least they're trying to make it seem like fans are okay with the idea of this team just, you know, bottoming out, tanking, quote-unquote rebuilding. But they're trying to sell it to the fan base. They're absolutely trying to sell it. And the reason I say that is because I've been going to these games. Not a single freaking person in attendance goes to that game and is like, let's watch them lose. I don't know any Sharks fans that are watching right now or listening to the game, however you enjoy, you know, getting the Sharks action, or for those who are watching the stream, unless, of course, you're a part of the other fan base, who are deliberately watching saying, yeah, Sharks lose. But they're trying to sell it as if, like, you know, that's what the best fans do, right? Anyways, like, the best fans know that we have to go through this dark times in order to get to the good times, like some generic bull shark like that. But back to the point, my bad, because I know I'm going a little teal tangent here. I feel like sometimes, you know, like they make it close and make it entertaining, but overall the goal is to, like, you know, not gain points in the standings. And I don't even think it matters. I know a lot of fans are fixated on the idea of the number 1 draft pick overall, but I don't even think it matters. I think for the organization in general, if they could just get their opportunity to have, you know, a projected, you know, like, you know, future star that could potentially change the franchise, and they're going to do it regardless if that player develops into said star in NHL. I think it's just the idea of, you know, getting rid, you know, first of all, getting rid of all the bad contracts, and then the idea of like stacking the roster with, you know, assets that are, you know, kind of like friendly to the salary cap, and you know, on paper it looks like, you know, like the future is bright, so to speak. Anyways, but to wrap it up, sometimes I feel like it's Globetrotter hockey out there, man. Like I'm watching sports entertainment and not sports competition. You know what I mean? Anyways, so I'm going to leave it at that. You know, I love my Sharks and I love the team, but the reality situation here is it's a tough act to follow. You know what I mean? Like, we've had some amazing rosters for a very long time, including some of the best players in the league. We've had Hall of Famers on our squad. So, you know, I think right now, if you're going to take action and try to do this, then it is appropriate to try to do it now. Unfortunately, unlike football, you know, trying to turn a team around to be like, you know, to have the type of success that, like, you know, the previous clubs, our previous rosters have, you know, it's going to take some time, right? So a lot of it is undoing some of the bad contracts, and, you know, maybe setting up some of our veterans like appropriately, you know, giving them an opportunity to play on teams that could, you know, be beneficial to their career, and not just, you know, do salary cap dumps. You know what I mean? Like, we got to make right by our players. But back to the point is, you know, it's pretty obvious what the direction this team is going to be. As a matter of fact, just a couple of days ago, Eric Carlson was talking to Sportsnet about why he didn't work in San Jose, why he was traded this offseason. He was talking about how he was talking to Mike Greer, and essentially, like, you know, when they traded Timo, it was pretty obvious. But per the conversation he had with Mike Greer, the rebuild effort was going to take way longer than Eric Carlson was willing to, you know, be a part of. So it says, I want to go back to 2011 but win. I you know, for me, there's no time like the present. So, like, you know, we've had some amazing teams, but I'm not living in the past. I'm definitely not one of those fans that's like, oh yeah, Game 7 Vegas, you know what I mean? We won. Like, I'm not one of those fans, you know. I'm about here and now, and that's why I'm so like gung-ho and so like you know, like die hard with this team, because I could see the compete level. I could see when these guys, when they want to win, when they put their maximum effort, to quote Deadpool, you know, they're solid, man. I know that they haven't won a lot of games, but we've won some games in some fashions that if you were to really listen to the skeptics and you know, the people out there that are saying that our team's supposed to be the worst, which in the standings statistically, yes, they are accurate with that statement. But you know, we've made a lot of we've had a lot of comebacks and wins on games that we had no business winning in that fashion. So in 2023 we trashed. Now we suddenly go with the yeah. You know, sometimes I think things happen in order to, like, you know, like, it's got, sometimes in sports, it's funny, man. Like, things, like, I think certain things happen to fit narratives that they're trying to push. Like, you know, look at what happened with, like, the Oilers, right? Like, they had that abundance of talent, and then for some reason, it was Jay Woodcroft's fault. As soon as they get that guy out from the bench, now they're smoking hot, right? So, I'm telling you, man. Sports can be a funny thing sometimes, but as long as these San Jose Sharks could freaking put an end to this losing streak tonight, this Sharks fan will go, you know, will hit the sack happy. I'm not expecting a lot from my Sharks. You know, I'm not expecting them to run to the Stanley Cup this season, but I do expect them to play every game like they're trying to earn a spot in the playoffs, regardless if you think they're supposed to be there or not. I mean, I think that's what all fans can ask for. I know fans out there, they want to call themselves like a little bit more realistic and say, okay, we're tanking. But sometimes I just feel like they're just really just kind of like parroting what everyone else is saying. They're just kind of adding more, like, they're just reinforcing, you know, almost like Marx. They're just reinforcing this idea that the Sharks are not supposed to be good. So if the Sharks go out there and they get smashed on like they did a couple of nights ago with Magnus Krona's debut, then it's like, oh well, yeah, well, you know, that's supposed to happen. We were expecting that. Anyways, so I digress. Thanks for listening. Tie game 1-1. San Jose Sharks and the Winnipeg Jets got 20 minutes of hockey remaining in regulation. We'll see if the Sharks could freaking take this dub and end this 9-game losing streak. My name is Aaron James. Thanks for listening to that last tangent there. Got one more comment. We were going to say before the season, everybody was saying the Sharks are going to be the worst, but they not. Then you realize that they were right. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't know if it was right. I think what it is, man, this is my opinion, okay? And, you know, again, I'm a diehard Sharks fan, all right? I'm one of those, you know, I've played hockey, not at that level, of course, right? And I've watched a lot of it in my time. And long story short is, I feel like, you know, when the bar is set so low, you know, if they do anything above that, it's like, wow, let's be grateful. But if they don't even like live up, if they don't even reach that low bar, then it's almost like a no harm, no foul. That's what I think is going on here, man. Anyways, but I mean, the reality of it is, you know, people will say that this team should be in the AHL and that we have a bunch of like third and fourth liners. I think that's cap. I really do. But you know, they got to find a way, man. They just got to find a way to get it together. And if they have guys like Granlund, Duclair coming here making an impact, you know, like on Eklund and Zetterlund, and, you know, balling out with the assists like Granlund has done, and then they get rid of them before they even have a complete year with the team, then yeah, that's gonna really help the cause, and, you know, not being successful in the win column. But all right, I want to take a quick break to get all the stats from the second period compiled up. We'll go over the game stats in a minute and check in on the scores going on around the league. I am Aaron James. Thank you for joining me for the first watch party of 2024 and the first ever watch party for a San Jose Sharks home game. The Jets and the Sharks are tied 1 apiece in the second game of the season series. I am going to be right back in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. All right. We are back. What's up, everybody? Thank you for just kicking back there for a brief moment. Let's get into the stats now. So this right here will be the first period stats. I just want to do the quick change so you all can see, the difference here, since this video kind of funky considering that we kind of lost connection in the first period. So this is kind of like act 2 of the West Side Story on our behalf of this live watch party. So this is how the stats ended after 1, and here they are after 2. Boom. So San Jose Sharks have 15 shots on net, and they got a goal. Winnipeg answered less than 2 minutes after we scored ours, and they got a goal with 16 shots. So Alexander Barabanov gets his 3rd goal of the season. For those of you wondering why his goal totals are so low, he missed a significant amount of the winter with a broken finger. So the fact that he's coming back and he's scoring is pretty ecstatic. And he's pretty dope. You know what I mean? So he's had 18 games so far. He has now he has 3 goals for 9 points, 4 assists. But yeah, this guy was holding it down in Sharks territory. Be interesting to see if his name gets thrown into the mix of rumors in a month or so. So Alexander Barabanov's 3rd goal of the season was assisted by William Eklund, his 10th assist of the year. Ty Emberson got the secondary assist, his 5th of the season. For the that was scored on a wrist shot at 10 minutes and 26 seconds of the second period. At 11 minutes and 48 seconds, so what is that, 1 minute and 22 seconds later, Morgan Barron for the Winnipeg Jets ties it up. Brendan Dillon getting on the scoreboard for the 2nd consecutive game against his old team. He had the secondary assist, his 8th of the season. I apologize right now. I don't know how to say this name. I think it's Pionk, but he got his 12th assist of the season with the primary assist. There's only been 1 penalty that was awarded to the San Jose Sharks when Josh Morrissey was hooking against Mario Ferraro. The penalty was at 8 minutes and 19 seconds of the second period. The Sharks were unable to convert on that opportunity. The hits, the physicality is favoring Winnipeg, surprisingly. 11 hits to the San Jose Sharks, 6. And blocked shots are respectively 10 for the Jets, 12 for San Jose. Giveaways, 7 for the Jets, 4 for the Sharks. Takeaways, 6 for the Jets, 1 for the Sharks. We are down 2 periods in the second game of a 3-game series against these two teams. The San Jose Sharks' last win in the last 9 games came December 12th against these Jets at home in the Shark Tank. They won a score 2-1. As a matter of fact, let's look at how that went down box score wise. I just want to see how similar this game is. So in that game, it was a scoreless second. Both squads scored a goal in the first, and then the Sharks got the game-winning goal by Willem Eklund in the third. This time around, we had a scoreless first, both goals being scored in the second, so we'll see how this third period will go down. Connor Hellebuck is a starting goaltender for the Winnipeg Jets. He has stopped 14 out of 15 even strength shot attempts and 1 power play shot attempt from the Sharks, so he is 15 out of 16 on the night with a .938 save percentage after 2 periods. For San Jose Sharks, Mackenzie Blackwood making his first start in net after being ill and under the weather. He has 16 out of 17 even strength shots stopped for a .941 save percentage after 2 periods. Now let's go into some of the games going on around the league. Just recapping some of the games from earlier today. For Thursday night hockey, the league has 13 games on the schedule tonight. The Boston Bruins fell to the Penguins at home by a score of 6-5. The Montreal Canadiens fell at home to the Buffalo Sabres, a score of 6-1. The New York Rangers defeated the Chicago Blackhawks 4-1 at home. The Flyers lost at home to the Blue Jackets in a shootout 3-2. The Dallas Stars lost at home to the Colorado Avalanche in overtime 5-4. The Minnesota Wild lost to the Tampa Bay Lightning 4-1 at home today. The Nashville Predators lost 3-6 at home to the Calgary Flames. The St. Louis Blues defeated the Vancouver Canucks 2-1 at home. Arizona hosted the New York Islanders and lost 5-1. Right now, with less than 7 minutes to go, less than 8 minutes to go in the third period, the Kraken are leading the Ottawa Senators in Seattle. With 19 minutes remaining in the third period, the Florida Panthers have a 3-1 lead over the Vegas Golden Knights in the Nevada desert. After 2 periods, the Detroit Red Wings are tied up with the LA Kings in Southern California. And right now in the Bay, the Winnipeg Jets are tied up with the San Jose Sharks 1 apiece with about 5 minutes remaining in the second intermission. We got a bold prediction right now in the Sharks' 5th line. 2-3 loss for Winnipeg. I like it. I would like it even more so for it to be, or it says I like it to be 3-1. I don't want to see another goal surrendered by the Sharks. Let's check up on our your guy there. Let's see how he's doing really quick. Did he get any shots on goal? I assume that he hasn't taken a single shot. Don't be upset if he doesn't, man. That's usually how it is. Let's see if he's got a shot yet. At least one shot, right? Let's see. Nope. 11 minutes and 39 seconds, and he's only out there. He won 100% of his faceoffs, but 2 hits. That's all he's done. Probably being told by the team. Probably being told by the coach, pass. All right. Cool. I'm going to take a quick break. Get some water. Sharks need water. Thank you to everybody who's joining us on X and YouTube for the first live stream, the first watch party of the 2024 calendar year. Don't forget, if you want to be a part of the show and interact with other hockey fans from around the world, you can do so by dropping a comment on our live stream on X or our live stream on YouTube. I'm Aaron James. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Whoa, my bad. Hit the wrong button. I'm getting a little excited. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. What's up, everyone? Got a comment. Hurdle is going to the club if he wins today. Hey, you know what? Thursday nights are pretty popping in downtown San Jose. I wouldn't be surprised. Quick side story here. I've actually ran into a few San Jose Sharks back in my heydays in downtown San Jose. Should I name drop? I'll name drop a couple. So Steve Bernier, Mike Ratchie. Yeah, Mike Ratchie. Damn. How old were you when he was clubbing? All crazy. early 20s days. He wasn't necessarily clubbing. He was just kind of hanging out at the bar. But I remember also grubbing it up right next to Steve Bernier at it's called Valley Fair. If you're local here in the Bay Area, you'll know what that mall is. But one time I was there and he just so happened to sit right next to us at the food court to enjoy his lunch. So that was unique. Brennan, what time is it for you guys? Right now it's 9:16 p.m. Are you in Van City? Shark City time and Van City time should be the same. I've never been to Vancouver, but I've been to Victoria. Was it like 15-20 minutes away? Yep, exactly. It's the same time. All right. 20 minutes, baby. I like it when you have mini games. So let's see. I'm just going to check out the NHL.com/vote. I want to see what players Sharks fans could vote in right now. Oh, you can vote in anybody. Open, huh? I imagine that Sharks fans are going to do their best to vote in Willem Eklund, but if there's anybody that deserves to be up there with Hurdle, it's got to be Granlund. Zetterlund has been great. Eklund has been refreshing, but the only Sharks that deserve to be in there is Granlund. I would even say that he deserves to be in there more than Hurdle, but I know that I already knew that they're going to give it to Hurdle. I mean, he leads the team in scoring, points-wise, but what was I going to say here? My bad. I was just checking out. I got distracted by the stream here, the home broadcast. But like, honestly, Granlund, he really deserves it. I mean, I honestly think that they're getting ready to set up Hurdle for a change of guard, but that's a whole different conversation. All right, here we go. Game on, baby. Name teams that have an animal in the logo. Sure. 1 second, though. Sharks have possession. They're starting off pretty strong. They're behind the net. They are operating in the trapezoid behind Hellebuck. There we go. Opportunity. John Ruda puts a shot on net. Ah, doesn't make its way there, and Eklund overskated the rebound. Okay. As soon as the first whistle, I will answer that question, and I'll do it without Googling it. All right, here we go. All right, the Jets now. Oh, shoots it wide. Thank goodness. That looked dangerous. Oh, man, that puck is taking some nasty bounces toward the net to Mackenzie Blackwood. I could do both, or Seas Creatures. I could do both. I just want to. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss the scoring opportunity, man. Again, thank you for joining us for Shark City Hockey's watch party. It's more of live reaction. I will every now and then throw a little bit of commentary in there, play by play. But when the games are tight like this, every now and then I might pause and get distracted, and I'm just a fan like everybody else out there. So, you know, every now and then I kind of get drawn into the game. I think the Sharks are going to have to freaking set the tone early, which they have. But here comes the Jets with the 2-1 opportunity. Nice freaking opportunity by the Sharks, but they draw a penalty to prevent that goal, apparently. Oh, okay, so we're about to get the freaking we're about to get a freaking penalty called on us. Phillips Zadina is getting called. So really quick, you know what that means, Sharks fans. We got a big penalty kill coming up. Type PK as many times as possible or go Sharks. Choose whichever you like. Here's an opportunity for your guy to perhaps put some shots on goal, brother. All right. Let me see. You said, I wish Hartford Whalers come back because their jersey and their logo. I mean, come on. To Colorado. Yeah. Yep. All right. Here we go. Okay, the puck was dropped momentarily, but they're resetting on the face-off. Deep right there to the left side of Mackenzie Blackwood. It's won by the Sharks, and they clear it. Yes. Yes, come on. This is a big penalty kill. Sharks' first penalty they committed in this game. There's only been one other penalty that was awarded to the Sharks in the second period, but they were unable to capitalize on it. All right. Jets fan on a shot, and it takes a Sharks bounce all the way out of the zone. All right, here come the Jets, putting on the Jets, skating around the rink. Now they're passing the puck around. Shot from the point. Nice save by Mackenzie Blackwood. And another save on the rebound, baby. Blackwood, oh, he's sprawling now, and that puck didn't find the back of the net. Thank goodness. Oh, my goodness. Blackwood is on fire, baby. Someone type Big Mac in the comment section. This is awesome. Clear the puck. Clear the puck. Ah. Dang it. Of course. Of course, man. You give him so many opportunities, and that's what's going to happen. Freaking Jets get the freaking power play goal on the 20th shot for them of the game. Damn. Damn. Oh, wow. What a freaking deflection. Ehlers with the shot pass and gets it, sneaks it right to the corner. I don't believe it. That was impressive. I mean, I gotta say that was impressive. But Gabriel Vilardi, my bad, Vilardi, tipped that in for the power play, and wow. It's only one though, but yes, that was freaking bootsy. I can't believe that pass got passed. See what I'm talking about? How did that pass get past Mackenzie Blackwood, bro? Like, Bantam, Pee-wee goalies, if they see that coming across the crease, they're freaking putting their glove on it, their blocker on it, their stick on it, their freaking leg pad. They're not letting that puck get past the crease like that, man. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways. Glove save by Mackenzie Blackwood. Are we getting a TV timeout? Alright, I noticed at the clock we have some issues with the scoreboard here. Let me correct that really quick. Boom. There we go. Alright, yeah, might as well. So let's see. We got a challenge. We got a challenge from Sharks' fifth line. Name the logos. Alright, let's see. Canucks, obviously. Sharks, obviously. Ducks. Let me see. I was gonna say the Kings, but their logo is now a crown. Back in the day, it used to be a shield, and there's two lions in it if you want to get technical, right? My My bad, I'm getting lost watching this now. Let me hit start on the clock here. The Kraken, obviously, if you want to count the technical and the S and the I, you know, I'm doing technicalities here now. The Boston Bruins with their 100th anniversary logo, unless, you know, you just want to talk about the B with the will. Let's try to keep it more true. Obviously, you have Panthers, the Wild, which is pretty dope because I'm not sure if it's a bear or a cat that makes an outline. I don't know if you want to count that. Again, some of these might be like technicals. I don't know if I said the Ducks already. I think I did, but I just want to make sure I don't forget about the obvious ones. My fault. Let's see. Let me think. The Coyotes, duh. Penguins, duh. My bad. Getting lost in the game here, so I'm thinking aloud. Okay. Let me think. I'm not looking at the screen. I think the Wild is like, it looked like a bear, but the Wild is like, I think it's technically like considered a cat, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I could be completely wrong on that one. Depending on the logo they use, the Blue Jackets could be considered. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I mean, if they go with the cannon, then no. And if they go with the hockey stick with the CBJ, then no. But if they go with their Blue Jacket, then yes, right? Let me think. I'll try to keep it more like exact logos, because I can even think of alternate like jerseys that's used them in the past. But I'm just scanning. I'm trying to think regional. That's how I'm trying to think of the divisions here. I bet you I'm missing some obvious ones right now. Let me think. No, not them. Okay. Is there just none in the Midwest? Let's think about the East Coast now. Let's think about Canada. Let me see. No. By the way, the Jets are pressing the issue some more. They're deep in the Sharks zone. Let me think. I'm trying to think and pay attention at the same time while watching all the graphics. Let me see. Oh no! Nice save, Mackenzie Blackwood. Let's see. It's Buffalo Sabres. Duh. Come on. I knew I was forgetting one that was obvious. Let me think. Oh no, Justin Bailey is down. Did he take a puck? What happened? Alright, let me get a game clock to 26. And then we'll resume playing this game. You know, if you would have asked me this question about 10 years ago when I had a... I would have probably been able to spit them right out. Let me see. And again, I'm not using any help. Doing the honorable thing. I'm trying to think. All 32 squads. No, that's it. I think no. Wait, before I declare it being done, let me just make sure. Let me be confident about that. Predators. My gosh. How did I forget about that? Nashville Predators. Let me think. I'm missing anyone else. If I'm missing any, type how many I'm missing. I did say Predators. That was the last one I said. Oh my goodness. Schmidt freaking took a shot and that went right off of the neck of Bailey. Or it looked like his chin, but either way, damn. That's crazy. Scary. Good news is that Justin Bailey is back on the bench. So it looks like he's ready to go. Oops. Accidentally resetted the clock a little bit too much. Ah, don't start messing up on me. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me see. If you want to count that, let me see. Calgary. Okay. See, I was gonna say that because so does the Dallas Stars. They have their bull jersey that they used to have with the little stars on it, and then you know. But I'm trying to keep it. You know, I was doing a lot of technical stuff, but I was trying to keep it like to the actual like primary logo. You know what I mean? The logo. So, but yes, if you want to get technical, oh, here we go. Granlund. He's gonna shoot. Oh, almost. Okay. I think the Sharks can come back as long as they don't allow another goal. I don't know if they have it in them to come back down by 2, but we'll see. I think that's it, right? Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm going to Google it. Now I gotta see. I want to see how much I missed. I feel like I'm missing one. No. I think I got. Well, okay, that's who's playing. Let's see the standings here. NHL. Okay, my bad. I gotta get back to the game here really quick. I'll look at that list in just a minute. All right, baby, come on. Let's go. Ah, almost an opportunity there for the Sharks. Quickly gonna skim through this list here. Okay. I was more or less thinking of like what teams did I forget about. And the team that I couldn't freaking remember for some reason was the Capitals. And I know that they don't have a mascot, but I thought of every team except that one team. I was trying to figure out what team am I leaving out in my, you know, as I was thinking about these logos here. But yeah, and they could count because they for the longest time had an eagle as a logo, right? I knew I was forgetting one. Anyways, so not too bad. I looked it up, you know, looking it up and finding out that you missed one technically, right? I mean, I think it counts. They had that eagle logo for the longest time. So I missed one, but that's all good. That's not too bad. That was the one team I couldn't even think of. Had I thought about them, I probably would have got it. I mean, how do you forget about the first jersey that Ovechkin wore? I remember him when he was on the cover of NHL EA Sports. He was in that jersey with the, they call it the Screaming Eagle, I believe. I'm glad they went back to like their old. I mean, honestly, they got that W with the eagle right now, so I guess it does technically count. But I was a big fan of like, I'm a big fan of like their font logo, that old school logo. I just remember watching a lot of NHL Classic videos back in the day when they used to play NHL games on ESPN Classic. All right, Sharks are on the freaking power play, baby. Time to get back to the game. Let's do this. We got 70 seconds on the power play. Buck freaking flashes the leather on us. Just so we can catch up here. San Jose Sharks were awarded a power play for a hooking call against William Eklund. So here's our opportunity to freaking come back. Get back in this game. I mean, come back is kind of not the right term. Tying it up at this point because we're only down by 1. Sharks power play. Let's type chomp chomp in the comment section. We get back into this live reaction to the game here. Sharks win the freaking face off. Addison out there gives it to Hoffman. That shot gets blocked, but it still makes its way through. Granlund battling for it. The half ball was Zetterlund. My bad. Granlund in the face off circle. Back skates, turns around, tries to freaking thread it between the slot, and then make it. Hurdle recovers, and then blows a tire at the half wall, but we still got it. Addison passes it to Granlund. Shot and save. Let's go. That was a nice redirect opportunity, but Hellebuck was just on it, man. Zetterlund with a nice tip opportunity right there, redirecting the shot. All right, face off is about to take place to the right of Hellebuck. Won by Winnipeg. They swing it all the way around the boards, and it goes all the way back to the Sharks trapezoid. Mackenzie Blackwood slows it down for Mario Ferraro. Now Ferraro taking the puck out of his zone. Eklund dumps it deep. Justin Bailey wins the race to the puck. But then Winnipeg recovers and blasts it all the way back down. Mackenzie Blackwood again settles it down for Mario Ferraro. Second attempt. 9 seconds on the power play. Sharks are able to gain some freaking ground, but they lose possession of the puck, and it's slapped out from the trapezoid, and there is the power play. Sharks have not scored on their 2 opportunities tonight with the man advantage. That might come back to bite them. All right, here we go. Sharks trying to make it still happen on even strength. Oh, an opportunity for freaking Carpenter, but he did not get the freaking puck on his stick right there. Prime real estate in the slot, point blank. Oh, Cunningham unable to control the puck. Takes a nice Winnipeg Jets bounce, and now they are applying pressure deep in the Shark zone. Let's go. Zadina gives it to Cunningham. All right, Granlund recovers the puck. Cunningham was trying to escape through 3 players. Uh-oh, here we go. Cunningham took exception to Granlund taking a hit by Dillon. Freaking Brendan Dillon. Oh, no. Brendan Dillon laying a hit on Granlund. That is not what we want to see. Dilly. I'm glad that Luke stood up for Granlund there. Brendan Dillon hit him with a nasty shot. So let's start getting chippy. We got a comment for World Juniors. Elaborate. I honestly, this is gonna sound like sacrilegious for some of y'all out there, but I honestly, I don't mess with the World Juniors, man. It's an annual thing. To me, it's I mean, if you want to see hockey for, you know, what could potentially be future stars, and I get it, but for me, you know, being a San Jose Sharks fan, these last 5 years, San Jose Sharks had, I mean, I won't count this year because obviously who we drafted this year are not playing on our team. We don't have any. The Sharks haven't had any player that they drafted in a long time, or at least in the 5 years that I've been covering them, that immediately started the year they were drafted. But you know, for those of you who are curious out there, the Sharks between 2019 and 2022 drafted 32 draft picks, and 10 of those players were selected to play in at least one World Juniors Championship tournament. And 4 of those 10 players have played at least one game with the Sharks. And 3 of those players are now on a different team. So the one player that played and still remains is Thomas Bordeleau. Obviously, you know, you have Will Smith, you have Haltunen, and my bad, I'm paying attention to the game here, my fault. But you know, we have some Sharks prospects that are going to be battling each other the next round, and I know a lot of people get excited for that, but to me, I try to keep it strictly to, like, you know, Sharks main roster. And you can call me a certain type of fan for having that approach, but again, you know, 32 players in 4 draft classes, and only and out of those 32 players, 10 played in those games, and only one of them remains. 4 of them actually played at least one game with the Sharks. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's more or less like to me, I mean, I know it's a showcase for, you know, like, supposed to be some, you know, good, best hockey players in the world. I get that. But for me, it's kind of like it's like trying to showcase, like, look at, we did a good job on our draft team. But it's like, you know, to me, it's like, I'll measure that if they actually go and, you know, play on the main roster. But for me, I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Team USA just because, you know, it's my country. And, you know, Will Smith is on that team. As a matter of fact, he helped them win today with a goal and an assist. They came back 2-0. So he'll face Philip Bysted and Matthias Havilid, you know, who play for Sweden in the gold medal game Friday. But, you know, obviously, if I had to make a choice, it's going to be USA all day, baby. But, when it comes to international competition, call me boring, but to me, I usually leave that to the Winter Olympics. That's when I really pay attention. Because, you know, it's like they give all these gold medals every year. So to me, the Olympics is like 3-4 years, a little bit more special. Anyways. All right, here we go, baby. What would be really special is if the Sharks would score a freaking goal. Let's roll. Eklund, who's never played in the World Juniors game, but is pretty solid on the Sharks this season. Oh, nice shot, but it was saved. A lot of fans are surprised that Eklund didn't make it to the World Juniors. He was actually selected twice. He was disqualified one time because he tested positive during the pandemic, and then the other time he elected to not go. So, it is what it is. Shots on goal, 28 for the Winnipeg Jets, 25 for the San Jose Sharks. The score is 2-1. We are entering the 15th minute of this third period. The Sharks are going to need to score now. They cannot leave this down to the final minute, especially if you're a fan of the Canucks, because all the Jets need is 1 point to tie and 2 points to take the lead in the standings. Not that it matters. Canucks are doing just fine. All right, baby. Let's go. Sharks deep. Oh, is that Declare? No. Hoffman. Wow, some speed. Uh-oh. Nice. Emerson got his stick down on that. It was almost a one-time opportunity. Sharks are, they're looking good out there. They definitely have a little bit more. They're skating with some purpose. They look like they have a little bit more energy. Then they ice the puck. Go figure. Every time I praise these guys, man. Anyways. We are in the home stretch here, Sharks fans, and everyone in part of the Sharks fifth line. All right. Winnipeg setting up shop in the Sharks zone. Oh, no. Oh, Mario Ferraro by default blocks the shot. He was picking himself off the ice. And he... Oh, my gosh. Poor Mario Ferraro. He took like a hit, and then he's on the ground, and he takes a shot. Blocks it, but he's going straight to the Sharks bench. He was slow picking himself up. And add insult to injury for whatever happened. I'll have to look at the replay. He gets blasted with the puck. Oh, man. You know, Mario Ferraro, this guy, there's this award. I forgot where I seen it. I think it was Spitting Chicklets, but it was an award that was made where it was 2 shin guards for the amount of block shots. The Sharks deserve to do that for Ferraro because, man, that was all bad. We're running out of time here. About 4 minutes coming up of regulation time. This game is close, but my gosh, we need some more opportunities. The Jets have looked pretty freaking good today, man. The Jets have looked good. I'll give them that. All right, so... Oh, no, Mario Ferraro just got in the way. I thought he was falling down, but he actually was dropping to a knee to block that shot. And damn, he paid for it. That looked like it hurt. Exactly 4 minutes remain in regulation. Blast from the point by the Jets. That gets saved by Mackenzie Blackwood. Mackenzie Blackwood's made 28 saves tonight. He's faced 30 shots. The Sharks have generated some offense, but it seems like it's been a minute. They have 27 shots on net. How many of those are actually quality shots? I don't know. All right. Looks like they're going TV timeout. Well, it's a good time to remind everybody. Follow us across the board on social media at Shark City Hockey. If you're not following us already on Instagram, do so for some relatable Sharks fan content. And of course, if you are watching us right now live on X, you can be part of the conversation, and on YouTube, be a part of live streams. Drop a comment in the Sharks Fifth Line chat section. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're watching on X, double tap that screen as many times as possible. Make it rain hearts. And if it doesn't rain hearts, just like the post. Really appreciate it. So this is the first live stream that we've done in 2024. I just want to say one time right now before we conclude here. Hopefully it concludes with the Sharks win. We have 3 minutes and some change to try to tie it up and force overtime. Or even better, try to get 2 goals before before the clock hits 0. But should the score remain the same, just want to say right now, thank you to everybody who's joined me and who came back. Had some hiccups in that first period. The stream just was giving me problems. Not showing, the chat wasn't showing, the stream randomly cutting. So thank you for everybody who returned and who's been engaging throughout the entire game. I really appreciate your time and the interactions that we have as we talk hockey. Thank you very much for everybody who is tuning into these watch parties afterwards. I just want to say that, I've been noticing that the viewer count definitely increases as the days go by. So I just want to say, everybody, if you're catching this a little bit later, thank you as well. You're noticed and you're appreciated. To everybody that's been having Shark City Hockey's back for the last 5 years, we're about to show our appreciation to you here. I'll have a solid date coming up very soon here. But we're going to do 5 watch parties. One's going to take place in January, another in February, another in March. You're getting the gist here. You're seeing the pattern. And then in the last month of the season, April, we'll have two watch parties. And what the plan is to have some giveaways. Just our way of appreciating you all out there. Official contest rules and whatnot will be laid out in a future watch party. And so will the dates. We're going to give away some Shark City drip for the first couple of games. Watch parties, my bad. Here we go. Sharks have an opportunity. Oh, man. Sharks have a jet player out there with a broken stick. So this is technically a 5-on-4 right now to take advantage of it. Nice. Sharks are pressing the issue. We'll keep an eye on Mackenzie Blackwood to see if they pull the net or pull the goalie, have an empty net. I'll finish my thoughts on that really quick in just a moment. I don't want to leave you all hanging for details of the watch party. But essentially, Shark City Drip will be the prize. The prizes given away for, but maybe the first 3 months. Maybe something a little bit more unique in that 4th month, or for that 4th party, and then the last watch party celebration, we are going to give away a San Jose Sharks jersey. No cap. So all those details will be coming out soon. Will you be streaming the Stanley Cup Finals? You know what? I've been thinking about this. If I could get enough people who are interested, then perhaps I will. But considering that the Sharks, unless they surprise everybody like David Quinn said they would, seeing that they may not be in the finals this year, there's a high chance that we'll be, enjoying the off season. So I'm interested. Of course you're interested. Canucks are looking good. Anyways, so yeah, we'll start off by doing home and away games now. We'll be doing the live watch parties, and if you've noticed, we've kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? We remodeled our flagship show, Shark City Unfiltered. It's actually something that I've been waiting to debut for a minute, but I wanted to wait until the new year. Everything that we release is strategic, trust me. But back to the point. We came out with 3 videos already, so if you haven't got a chance to check them out, do so. You can find it on our playlist on YouTube, our Unfiltered playlist. Just like you can find all the previous watch parties on our watch party playlist at Shark City Hockey on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. 80 seconds remain. The Sharks have pulled their netminder. Mackenzie Blackwood's on the bench. Sharks are looking to freaking tie it up here. Kyle Ground, he's freaking driving the puck toward the net. Tries to shoot it, but he fans. Puck comes all the way back to center ice. Here come the Sharks. 1 minute remaining in the period coming up. Sharks are able to hold the zone. Come on, baby. Oh, too much passing. Probably should have shot that puck. Nice. The Jets are trying to bury an empty net, but Granlund fought that off. Sharks are still alive. 40 seconds. They are struggling with moving the puck. And they are tired. They look exhausted out there. Granlund is exhausted. 20 seconds. Come on, Sharks. They're killing their own freaking time in their own zone right now. Not able to connect on passes. 15 seconds left. I think that's it. Oh, yeah, that's it. 7 seconds, 5. That will be it. The Jets are going to win this one. That's it. Man. Well, there's a chance right there And another prime example of how the Sharks kind of like they killed the clock themselves. Unable to control it in their own zone. Freaking giving it away, not being able to get onside, like simple stuff. You know, it makes it sus. It's like, ooh, this is exciting till the end of the game, right? Ooh, how exciting. But I mean, it's sus to say the least. Anyways, Sharks obviously, you know, they had a more valiant effort if you want to, like, you know, have a positive in this game. But it is what it is, man. 10 freaking losses in a row. 10 losses. I don't know if they're trying to go for a record. I think a couple more and they will have it, but 10 losses in a row. That's insane. I honestly thought that was going to be a one-time deal this season, at the beginning of the season. I don't know. We'll see. My bold predictions is that Logan Couture is going to come back from the road trip. He's going to start a ball out. He's going to freaking rack up the points. And then, you know, for the rest of my theory, you can check that out on the show. I was just plugging earlier, Shark City Unfiltered. Thank you to everybody who's been watching those episodes. So the new revamped, remodeled flagship show from Shark City Hockey, Shark City Unfiltered. It's been trending. So again, thank you to everybody who's part of this watch party. Thank you for making Shark City Hockey the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. And thank you for making our show one of the top Sharks content shows on YouTube this past week. So I'm about to sign off for tonight. Thank you, everybody. Y'all, you know, be safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. And let's see, just really quick, want to see when we're going to get back together here. Again, we're doing live watch parties as often as I possibly can. This Saturday, 4 o'clock, when the San Jose Sharks are hosting the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's going to be back-to-back against the Maple Leafs. So the Sharks play them Saturday afternoon and then Tuesday afternoon. Home-and-home series. So last game before the road trip is this Saturday. And then we'll be on the road starting Tuesday. A lot of afternoon games coming up next week, so I'll do as many as I can. So until then, y'all have a great rest of your night. And I want to say let's go Sharks, but at this point, I don't know. Maybe, you know, let's get a dub. That's the best way of saying it, but it is what it is. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great rest of your night. See ya.